Gettel Stadium Toyota is doing a comparison between the two 2024 Toyota RAV4 hybrids. This is the XSE in wind chill pearl, and this is the XLE Premium in magnetic gray. You're going to start in the fascia seeing the difference. All trims will get LED headlights. Projector headlights go onto the XLE Premium. When you go into the XSE, you're getting LED DRLs and turn signals, but no fog lamps. The XLE Premium gets the LED fog lamps, and on the lower, you're going to notice how the bumper is a little bit different, a little bit more athletic on the XSE, whereas the XLE looks a little bit more premium with the matte black trims, and the lower has the contrast with the matte black. But going back into the XSE, you're going to get the gloss black with the satin aluminum and gloss black elements that's going to be housed in the front of the grille. All hybrids will be paired with the same 2.5 liter 4-cylinder with a combined of 219 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque. When you're going hybrid though, you're looking for MPGs and you're getting it. 41 MPGs for the city, 38 MPGs for the highway. Standard wheel on the LE hybrid is a 17-inch. The XLE gets 18-inch as well as the Premium. But when you go into the XSE, it's changing out the alloy wheels, giving us a more sporty look because you're getting the gloss black. It's also going to be housed around the fenders and the lower skirt. Both will get the mud flaps, but here you're getting the matte black, and the suspension is going to be different. They're both going to get the McPherson strut front and a multi-link rear suspension, but the XSE gets the sport tune suspension and the two-tone, so the roof is going to get the gloss black. Touch of the chrome across the window trims. Gloss black will be on both roof rails, but the side view mirrors get the gloss black on the XSE. All trims will get LED taillights. In the rear, you're going to see a little bit of a twist. With the magnetic gray will be between the LED taillights, whereas on the XSE hybrid, you're getting the satin aluminum. Whereas on the XLE hybrid, it's going to be more settle. Towing on all trims will be at 1,750 pounds with a payload over 1,200 pounds. Power liftgate starts as an option on the XLE. The XLE Premium, 40 cubic feet of storage. It's going to be on both, except we have the 11 speaker JBL sound system, which you can option on both. And on this side, we have a storage tier, 12 volt and LED interior lights with a spare tire tucked underneath. Whereas on the XSE, you get a storage net, split fold the rear bench in the back if you're tall like me, at a 40-60 split, increasing cargo to nearly 70 cubic feet of storage. Both of them sit a little bit higher up, but there isn't much of a lip, so it is easy to load anything into the cargo. The XLE Premium gets soft tech seats with power seat adjustment. XLE starts with the power seat adjustment. Heated seats is an option. This one has the weather package, so you got the heated seats. 10-way power seat adjustment. Cloth seats will be standard. When you go into the XSE, you get a soft tech seats with 10-way power seat adjustment. This is leather wrapped and heated because we have the weather package as well. And that also includes the rain sensing wipers. Headroom, it's going to be the same on both. The same thing with leg room. It's a heated leather wrap steering wheel multi-function to start off with. JBL sound system that has 11 speakers throughout the cabin. That also includes this 10.5 upgraded infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM, AM, FM, streaming, Bluetooth audio, and when you turn it or put it into reverse, you have full trajectory that will expand for the reverse camera. You can change the layouts to make it a little bit bigger. You can also take those lines off. Dual climate control settings is standard. USB ports, you get a total of 5. The LE hybrid will only have 3, so you have to go up to the XLE hybrid in order to get that. 12 volt with a wireless charging pad, whereas on the XSE hybrid, we do not have that option with the leather around the shifter. Driver mode select, and it's going to be a little bit soft. Opens up into 2 more USB ports and a deep storage pocket, and the key fob for the XSE hybrid. And it's going to be the same as the XLE Premium. Auto-dimming rear view mirror and a moonroof, whereas on the XLE Premium, we do not have auto-dimming. Gauge cluster is a 7-inch reader that can go through an array of information for the driver. We have the same option on the XSE Hybrid, but you can option a 12.3-inch. Door panel is going to have the soft materials only where it needs to be, one touch up and down for the windows. No memory seats and the same size storage pocket with the beverage holder, but we only receive 6 speakers in the XSE Hybrid. Headroom and leg room, it's going to be the same on both trims. Both will have storage behind the driver's seat. Home plug will only be on the Woodlands Edition Hybrid. 2 USB ports, air vents, cup holders with an armrest, and the door is going to be the difference here because it's going to have soft materials found everywhere with the contrast stitch, whereas on the XLE Premium, it's going to be more basic and only soft where it needs to be with the same size storage pocket in both of the rears for the hybrid trims. Sliding into the center, the floor isn't completely flat. You're going to share a little bit of feet space, but leg and shoulder space will be shared a little bit more so. Headroom for both, though, isn't going to be a problem if you're around 6 foot. This is the XSE, starting with turn radius. It's going to be about 2 lanes. Let's rock and roll. Now the engine will get a little noisy, but that's to be expected when you're mashing on the gas, and for the most part you're not going to be doing that anyways because this is a hybrid. But if you do, you're still getting near 40 and over 30 mpgs, whichever way you go for city or highway. So I like that you're getting that combined. The major differences between the $1,200–$1,300 price point difference really becomes with aesthetics, because the exterior is going to look a little bit more sporty here, but then you will have to tack on a few $100s to get this wind chill pearl to make that two-tone pop a little bit more so. I like the wheel design, and this receives a sport tune suspension where that one doesn't. Is the ride going to be altered much? You're not going to really feel a huge difference in dynamics for this. And realistically speaking, you're buying this for MPGs. I would suggest that you go to the XLE minimum, because that way you get at least 5 USB ports throughout the interior of the cabin. Wireless charging pad becomes an option on the XLE. So the Premium just kind of takes it up a notch, because now you can get the JBL sound system and the 10.5-inch, which we have in the XSE. Except we got 6 speakers that come standard here. I like the two-tone pattern for the XSE. It kind of makes it look a little bit more sporty with the blue and black. And moving in and out of lanes, you can do so freely. The steering has a little bit of weight to it. It's going to be a little bit more so than Honda and Hyundai, but then when you're thinking, it also has more capabilities in towing, payload, and MPGs. Clearance is good. Visibility is good. We have blind spot monitoring, so you're taken care of with Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 pre-collision. And both trims are still quiet because they're both optioning an 18-inch wheel. Both vehicles will drive comfortable, so if you're concerned about the sport tune suspension, it's not a huge difference. But tacking on a lot of features, the XLE Premium can go over the XSE, so if you're liking the styling element of the XSE Hybrid, then you could potentially have some savings over this with less features added. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to stop by Gettel Stadium Toyota to check out their new and pre-owned selection.